Truman is excited to announce that we are moving to a competency-based learning model for our students. Over the last couple of years, the program has been in transition, trying to find the strategy that will best meet the students who come to Truman High School. And in order to do that, we feel that we need to move away from a credit, seat-based graduation requirement to focusing on a series of competencies that where students will show what they know and can do in relationship to skills that are necessary to be successful in the 21st century. In order to help you understand our new model, we want to talk about what competency-based learning actually is. So competency-based learning, it's an opportunity to allow students to progress as they demonstrate mastery of certain academic content and skills, regardless of the time, the place, or the pace of the student's learning. Students will be proving that they have mastered their knowledge and skills, or what we call competencies, required for a particular level through what we'll call exhibitions. And it doesn't matter how long it takes a student. So a student might take all year to show that they've mastered a set of competencies, or it might only take them a quarter. However long it takes that student, it's about mastering the competencies and getting to a certain level by the end of their senior year. We'll also be working with our students to take advantage of learning opportunities that are outside of the school hours and walls. Many of our students have jobs, they participate in volunteer work, they're doing Running Start, they're working in our communities, and we want them to be able to take those learning opportunities and show what they have learned. Every student will have a different pathway to graduation, and we will be individualizing that to support the students' goals and where they would like to go after they leave high school. And with competency-based learning, we're really able to identify places where students need support, to target those interventions for that specific student, to help them meet their specific learning needs and be able to show mastery of the various competencies. So what are those competencies? You'll find that we have 8 what we call cognitive domains that have a total of 40 competencies. These are the skills and the knowledge that students need to have across all areas they will study. So regardless of the content a student is studying, they will be working to show their level of expertise in each of these areas. For every competency, there is a detailed rubric that shows the progression and growth that a student should take over their high school career. So, a student who's a 9th grader should score in the 2 to 3 level. A student who's a 10th grader should score in the 4 to 5 level. A student who's an 11th grader needs to be hitting that 5 and 6 level. And 12th graders need to be hitting that 7 and 8 level. 8 being that pre-professional, we're ready for college and the workforce level. We'll also be helping students develop those habits of success, those interpersonal and intrapersonal skills that allow students to be successful in the workplace and as they proceed on to college or training after college. Each of the habits of success has a rubric defining what it means to meet that level of expertise. And as you can see, this is a 5-point scale that students will grow over time. As you can see, the reality is this is not content focused. Students will be studying content that they're interested in and passionate about, content that will help them build the skills that they need, and much of the content they studied will be driven by the student in conjunction with their mentor or learning facilitator, who will actually help them develop a plan to meet the goals that they have beyond high school, to really own their own learning and do things that will help them meet each of the competencies that we've laid out for graduation. So understanding the competencies will help students and families focus the students' learning and gain the expertise that they need in order to move forward to achieve their academic, their career, and their social emotional goals.